Okay, so the next step is we need to go in and edit our actual follow-ups. So now that you've gone ahead and the follow-ups, you've got your landing pages and everything sort of set up, those follow-ups that you would have requested to have imported, they would be imported by now. If they're not, they'd be very, very, very close. Okay, so the first thing you need to do, clearly log back into Builderall, and then on the side here you're going to see Mailing Boss. You want to click on Mailing Boss, and that's going to open up this page. Once this page is open, click on Access here, so that accesses the actual autoresponder. Right, so click on that and that'll open up the autoresponder. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is come up to campaigns. We want to make sure that the email sequence is in there. Okay, so as you can see, there it is there. Okay, so the very first thing we need to do is we need to assign this email sequence to the right list. We need to make sure anyone that signs up for a particular list is going to receive this email sequence. So we need to come over here to the update pencil option, click on that. Okay, and then here's the name of the campaign. You may change that to whatever you'd like, and then the list. So you want to make sure this is it's selected the list that you're in. Okay, your main list that you created. Now it would send to future subscribers only. This is optional. You can change that. I just usually leave it on send to current and future subscribers. Okay, and that's it. Then you got to click on save and edit email sequence. Now make sure you change the list. That's really important, or it will not work and the emails won't come out. Okay, so change that, click on save and edit sequence. Okay, so here's the email sequences. Now in here we're not actually going to change too much in here. The reason being is because when you normally, if you're setting up your own email sequence, you would normally be able to do all the changes from here, and your from email address and your from name would fire off because it's set to the list that we set up earlier. But because you've imported these particular emails from my own personal account, you need to actually change the from email address and the from name a little bit differently, in a little bit different way. Okay, so the only reason we come through to this section is here. You're going to see this setup here. So this is how you can change the minutes and days of when the actual email goes out. Now it's already preset, so you do not need to touch anything. This one's here set to 10 minutes, but I would actually set that to 1 minute. Okay, so to do that, all you do is you just click on this section here. Okay, just right there on top of the timer. Okay, and that's going to open up that pop-up, and then we're going to change that. Just change that to 1, and then save changes. Okay, so that's all we're going to do in this section here. That's it. Right, pretty simple. So now to edit the actual follow-ups, we're going to go back up to campaigns and to email regular. Okay, email regular. Now this is also where you would send broadcast emails from as well. Okay, so what we need to do is come in here and we need to click on the little pencil. Okay, now yours will all probably say draft or paused. Okay, so you just want to have it's going to look like either of these. You just click on the pencil. Okay, you just want to start at the top and work your way through. Rightio. Now this is going to go into this list name, so we know that. We want to make sure it's the right list name. It's an autoresponder. Okay, so if a regular email, just a one-time email, this is an autoresponder, so leave that set as it is. Most of this you're going to leave as it is. Okay, all you're going to do is click on save and next. Okay, so we save and next, and now you want to change this. So you see how this still says my name. So you're going to want to change this. So in this case, I'm doing this with Cheryl, and then I'm going to change it to Cheryl's email address. Okay, so I'm just going to change the reply to and the from email address to being Cheryl's. Okay, which would be yours. Okay, whatever yours is, you have to put it in here, and once again, click save and next. Okay, pretty simple. It's a lot of save and next. Okay, so now we're actually going to edit the email. So you can move this out of the way if you'd like, and then you've got the email here. So the very first thing you want to do is you want to go ahead and make sure you change this here. Right? Make sure you change that so it's coming from you. Right? In this case, it's Cheryl. Easy stuff, easy peasy. Ready? And now this one. Okay, so once that's done, there's nothing else you need to do to this particular email. This link, all these links you don't need to touch, okay? Because basically it's going back to the members area. If anything's purchased, you get the credit for it anyway, okay? Now click save and next. So you just change your name on that one, really, that's all it is, rightio? And now you'll see everything's changed, okay? So you can see all the details here are changed, that is all correct. And you can even check your spam score, rightio? So now we're going to click on save and activate. So now that's saving that email and it's activating it. So now we're going to go down to the next one, all right? And we're going to continue to do this all the way through. Now, you do not need to do anything to, now, the only emails where you need to change a link is actually emails 1 and 2, rightio? So emails like 13, all these ones here, you do not need to do anything. All you need to do is change the sender's name. So just change who it's from and go through that process. Same thing. So I'll do one more and show you. So you click on update, okay? And this is all going to be set fine. So just click on save and next. Okay, and then over here we want to change that again to your name. Okay, and you can just literally delete it and it should remember it if you've typed it in once. Okay, and then click on save and next. So it's pretty simple and it's pretty quick when you know how. Okay, so here we don't need to change any links. We clearly just need to change the name. Okay, which would be your name. Okay, and then clearly come down the bottom, click on save and next. No need to change any links on that one. It's only emails 1 and 2 where you have to change a link. Okay, so that looks good, and click on save and activate. Right, so you're just going to repeat that process through them, and you know when they're successful when you've got the pause button is there, and it should say the status is sending. Okay, so that means that'll be sending the moment someone opts in. Right, yeah. So you continue on, and all you do is edit your name in all of the rest of these, and then I'm going to open up 20 at a time, and then down the bottom you're going to see these ones here. This is 1 minute after. That's 1 day after, 2 days after. So it's just these 2 emails here are going to need to be changed. Okay. All right. So all I'm going to do is click on the pencil. That's all fine. I'm going to click save and next. Okay. And the same thing here. I'm just going to remove all this and put Cheryl's in, or you put yours in, obviously. And over here, exactly the same thing. Whoops. And here as well. So you're just repeating this same process on all the emails and click on save and next. Okay. Now this one and the email number 2, there's next email. Right, the one that goes, this is 1 minute out, goes out 1 minute after, and the other one you want to edit goes out 1 day after. Ready? Yeah? So this one here, all you're going to do is obviously change your name. Okay, and then you need to put in a link in here up the top. So basically this is the very first email they get. Okay, email number 1. Right, and it's a welcome email and just reminds them to go back and register, just in case they forgot to register for the actual system. So what you want to do is here you'll see this is a hyperlink. Okay, so that's linked. So you want to actually click on edit link. Okay, now we're going to change this link here with your link. Now to get that you need your registration link to the page, to the registration page. Okay, so to get that you just come over to your Funnel Franchise members area, your main Funnel Franchise members area. Yeah, so if you go over there and you'll see up the top you've got promo links, Funnel Franchise promotional links. Click on that, and then below the video you're going to see a funnel. So you want to click on this funnel 1 image. It works the best. Click on save. That'll say successfully saved. And then if you scroll down the bottom, ignore the top link. It's this one here. You'll know it's the right one because it says Reg Pass. Okay, so it's registration. Right, so you want to copy that, head back over to your mailing boss, and then we're going to actually paste that right in there. Okay, and then we're going to click on OK. Done. All right, clearly change your name. Once you've done that, click on save and next. Okay, just double check that everything's okay. Click on save and activate. And then the very last one you need to make sure you do change the link is this one here, 1 day after. Okay, and I'll repeat it, every single one after that, every other email in this entire sequence, you do not need to change anything bar your name. Okay, and also in email 1, I forgot to mention, it's a good idea to put a little bit of information about yourself. Okay, and where I put your name in here, put your name in there, things like that, make sure you put those in there. But generally speaking, it's just changing your name. Really quite simple. Okay, so the last one, like I said, that you have to change the link is this one here. So we'll update that. Okay, we know that's okay, so I'm going to skip through that. Alright, so here we know this is wrong, so we change this and then click on save and next. Okay, this once again takes us to the actual email right here. So the email looks fine, but this link here, it's this top link. This link you do not need to change. That link is just inviting people back to the Facebook group, just to make sure people are joining that. This here is where you edit the link. Okay, so this, you edit that, right? And in here, you're going to be putting in your registration bypass link that you just got from Funnel Franchise, right? Paste that in there, click OK, voila, right? And then down the bottom, once again, click save and next. Okay, once again, double check all the settings there are okay. Click save and active. Now you never need to change the day it goes out and stuff like that. It's all preset for you. You don't have to worry about it. All right. So then you continue through and you edit each and every one of these, right? And just make sure that you've changed your name primarily. Rightio? That is all you need to do. Once you've done that, your lists are in, your campaign is done, and the follow-ups are all edited, ready to rock and roll. All right. So once you've done that, move on to the next video, and I'll see you there.